going away to an existing customer. This is a heat maintenance. I know this customer has a newer AC, older furnace. I think we replaced the blow motor in his furnace, if not last year or 2 years ago. I am almost there right now. Let's keep the party rolling. I'll see y'all when I get inside. All right, guys. I just turned the thermostat on. I'm gonna turn this off. Right here. Now, let's get to the fun part. Let's open this up. I'll be back. All right, guys. This is a Train, 80%, 80,000 BTU. And what is this, a 1990? Actually, look at this. This thing is 1 year older than me. 30 plus. Attaboy. All right, guys, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's do the rundown. We did the blower motor. I don't know when this igniter was replaced, but this doesn't look like the OEM igniter. What I'm gonna do, I'm still gonna ohm this out. And where's the pressure switch hose here? That's behind here. I'm gonna check my inducer port as well. All right, let me open this up. I'll be back. Guys, my filter is still clean. Sensor doesn't look too bad. I'm still gonna clean this. And I got my igniter wires loose. I'm gonna ohm that out. And this is my pressure switch. That's what you have to make sure it doesn't clog up. Otherwise, this could cause intermittent pressure switch problems. But tell you what, let me get what I need to clean the flame sensor, and let me get my meter for the igniter. I'll be back. As I cleaned the flame sensor, and now let's ohm out this igniter. $72 is still good. Okay, cool. And since that motor is less than a year old and the cap is less than a year old, I'm not going to check the cap. I'll wait until the spring during the next AC visit to check that capacitor. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to refasten the igniter. And next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my manometer. I'm going to check this inducer motor. This is the OEM pressure switch. What is this? A 0.50. This is the OEM pressure switch. So what I'm going to do is I got to make sure that I hear this inducer motor running. I got to check the strength of it, make sure it's still pulling a good draft. And also, I'm going to, actually I can do it now. I'm going to put some thermostat wire inside my inducer port, make sure that's clean. But first things first, let me refasten this igniter. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I want to show you something here. Right now, I'm testing my inducer motor. And this is a 0.50 switch. Right now, I want to make sure that my inducer motor is pulling more than enough inches of water column for us to close this pressure switch. Cool. She's still rocking and rolling. But guys, I made a note of this last year when I came out to look into this pressure switch. This is the OEM switch. I spoke to the customer about it. They actually want to get this taken care of. This is one of my recommendations from last fall. Last spring, actually this summer, we came out to replace the blower motor, but this switch, like I said, the lifespan is typically 7 to 8 years on a pressure switch. After that, the diaphragm could warp or the contacts could falter. So as a result, guys, if that happens, either with the contacts or the diaphragm, you're going to get intermittent pressure switch problems. And like I said, the customer definitely don't want to go through any breakdowns. Guys, this is a 31-year-old furnace, or 32-year-old furnace, but knock on wood, this customer got everything done ahead of time, so 0 breakdowns. I mean, besides the blower motor locking up, everything got taken care of preventatively. So this customer is definitely in good shape. So what I'm gonna do is pop in a new air switch, but I don't know if I'm gonna use the same bracket or what, probably not. Now, one thing I like about these universal air switches is that it's optional to use the old bracket, but they give you smaller L brackets and flat brackets to use that's original to the universal air switch. So whichever fit is going to be more feasible, that's typically what you'll go with. But these things are game changers. Like I said, if you know how to hook these up and test them, these never fail, unless you're dealing with an air switch or a pressure switch that's past the rating. So this can only go up from 0.10 up to 10.0. If you got a pressure switch that's past 10.0, then you have to use OEM. You can't use these universal air switches. But all right, guys, let me hook this up. I'll be right back. All right, guys, out with the old and with the new. I'm gonna test the amps on my inducer as well. I just heard my switch engage. I got my flame sensor hooked back in. Also, I cleaned the port. Yep. The fact that my igniter's on is good. Yep. That's good. Alright, guys. I'm packing everything up, testing the unit. Everything's rocking and rolling. She will make it to year 33. But there you have it. Heat maintenance, carrier. What's the model number of this thing? A TUD. Yep. Carrier, 32-year-old unit. Heat maintenance. We replaced the air switch. Everything else is rocking and rolling. Waiting for my blower motor to kick on. And we're good to go. Here we go. Alright, guys, I gotta pack up and do the paperwork. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.